After James Madison came out and obviously warned Bukayo Saka, Saka's gone ahead and obviously threw in some words, and I've called them Bukayo Saka rowers because he's gone ahead and obviously went ahead to reveal one of the hugest weapons that Arsenal are going to use to obviously dismantle the army of Ange Postecoglou at the Emirates. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokani David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If you're really watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. It's chilly and sunny, very much shocking this side, but obviously we will weather through the storm. And it's a Sunday. Those that have gone to church, great. May Lord reward you for all your steps you've gone ahead to move for him. Those that have gone ahead to pray from home, God is omniscient, and anywhere you exalt him from, he obviously appreciates and hears you out. That is it. Now, we are also going to have a discussion concerning Bukayo Saka making his 86th consecutive appearance in the Premier League at the age of 22. That is really phenomenal for a player at his age. And lastly, Sutton Chris coming in from BBC and what he says about the North London derby. Let's see close to 400 likes much of this video and then let's get this going. Now, we started off with the man himself, Bukayo Saka, talking about the North London derby. He said, I'm excited, really. It's a massive advantage to play at home. Personally, the feeling I have every time I play at the Emirates is that we are going to win and the people are behind us. The support that the fans give us, not allowing us to lose, give us the confidence. Now, this is the big advantage that Bukayo Saka has gone ahead to say that Arsenal really have ahead of Tottenham Hotspur. Remember, Spurs are coming at the stadium when they've taken close to a decade plus without winning a game of football here. That puts them in different ilk altogether, and amidst the players that Arsenal really having that are really of better quality than those of Tottenham Hotspur, that is another huge weapon. Talking about the players, as I did the combined 11, most of you agreed with me that Spurs can only have 3 players in. If maximum 4. If you say that I'm going to put in James Maddison, that is it. But can you have James Maddison in the team? All right. So maximum 4 players can come into that side of Arsenal. It shows you that Arsenal is really having some good players ahead or better than those of the side of Tottenham Hotspur. And when you add on the stadium where Arsenal are going to be playing, it's their home stadium, then that leaves Tottenham Hotspur with no chance to obviously come through and obviously win that game of football. So Saka is really so much loudful to the fans of Arsenal and what they've gone ahead to do and help him. And in this tweet, he came also and obviously told us how he feels for the fans of Arsenal and what they've gone ahead to do for him. And this is what Saka had to say for the fans of Arsenal. Since last year, all the players and everyone around the club has realized that the fans have been doing what the fans have been doing at the Emirates, and they've reacted they've created a really beautiful atmosphere. I'm grateful forever for the love and support that we receive. I really appreciate it every single time I play. So Saka is giving the flowers to the fans of Arsenal ahead of the North London derby, and he has called them out to roar like they've never roared before, because this is the biggest derby that Arsenal will always to have. When we say, what about Manchester United and Arsenal? That's not a derby, that's a rival. That's a rivalry in between 2 teams that don't reside in the same vicinity. But what makes a derby are 2 teams residing in the same vicinity. Like you see Arsenal versus Spurs, it's a North London derby because these 2 teams are in North London. Arsenal versus Chelsea, it's a London derby because all those teams reside in London but different sides of London. I think Chelsea is in central London, Arsenal is in North London. West Ham versus Arsenal, it's a London derby because West Ham is in East London and Arsenal is in North London. Arsenal versus Fulham is a London derby. Arsenal versus Crystal Palace is a London derby. Arsenal versus Brentford is a London derby. Which other London derby is there? There are like 8 London derbies, by the way, that Arsenal has to play to see to it that they obviously grant themselves kings of London. And remember last season, they were the kings of London because they went ahead to win all the 8 London derbies, and they are really unbattered onto the season. So for Saka, he's calling upon all his fans, all the fans of Arsenal to obviously roar like they've never roared before. And when you look at Saka hailing the fans of Arsenal, it goes back to the business and reciprocating the love these fans have gone ahead to show him. Remember, Saka is the hugest shirt seller at the club of Arsenal. Do you know that? He is the hugest shirt seller at the club of Arsenal, and he's also trying to command them because he knows they are in his control, they are in his hand, because he knows they listen to him, because they love him a lot. Every time he gets hold of the ball, the entire crowd goes crazy at the Emirates. That's why he's really hinting at it. But he's ready and excited to take on Tottenham Hotspur and maybe dismantle it or draw, or see Tottenham Hotspur really win this game. But as I told you, I believe this game is going to end in favor of Arsenal. 3-1 was my prediction, because Arsenal rarely keeps a clean sheet at the Emirates. Now, Paul Mason on if Bukayo Saka successful appearance on if Bukayo Saka is going to make his 86th appearance in the EPL that is consecutive. He said, phenomenal. That won't be done again in this day and age where you're bringing players in and out of the team. You are resting them before big games. It just shows how important he is week in, week out. Obviously, at that age, few players go and play those number of games like Bukayo Saka. That is it, because Saka's going to have to put in his shift, and his shift has been really productive. We have players that we know that have going to have to play each and every game, but what has been their impose onto those appearances. When you look at Bukayo Saka, I was reading a certain stat yesterday. Let me bring it on your screen and show it to you. It was all about Opta. The Opta analysis have gone ahead to obviously show us something that I really found important for everyone to know, especially if at all you really love the game of football. It resulted into that because of Bruno Fernandes scoring a goal yesterday as Manchester United beat Burnley by 1-0. And this was the start, but I was so much amazed with the stats of Bukayo Saka. Now, Saka is going to make his 86th consecutive appearance for Arsenal, but he has gone ahead to obviously make 125 appearances, and in those 125 appearances, Bukayo Saka has gone ahead to obviously score 60, right? 60 goals. It shows, he has 60 goal involvements. It shows you how huge this is for Bukayo Saka, meaning that for Saka, every 2 games, he registers an assist or a goal. That is a very huge output, and it was reflecting back to what I showed you earlier when they're telling us about Bukayo Saka that is going to make another appearance of Arsenal that is really consecutive. And I was hailing him because he has been doing this on a consistent level, and he has been producing results for the club of Arsenal. So that is it for Bukayo Saka, and today we just can't help ourselves not talking about something coming in from BBC as far as Arsenal and Tottenham Hotspur are really concerned. This is Chris Sutton. They are going to be goals in this one, and lots of them. This isn't going to be a drag game because Spurs, boss Ange, will go blow for blow. Whatever Arsenal throw at them, he's not going to go there and park the bus like Man United did earlier this season. Then he said, I'm expecting Tottenham Hotspur to cause Arsenal problems, but the same will apply to the Gunners when they go to the Spurs backline. This is the toughest game Ange Postecoglou has faced since he took charge in the summer, and Liverpool are next up. So this is a very testing spell for him. It would be remarkable if he would continue the start he has made by going to the Emirates and getting a win on Arsenal's home patch. He will have a real goal, but it might prove to be a step too far. His prediction is 3-2 in favor of Arsenal. That is it. And a derby is always a derby. You'll never know exactly what happens and what really motivates these players. But the adrenaline of Arsenal players is going to be high, and they're obviously going to really punish Tottenham Hotspur. I know Spurs is a new team in the making. Arsenal is like 90% a finished article in that entire team. For Spurs, I think they've not even reached 50% of their build-up. So Arsenal is past the building stage, and they're into what we call the fusion stage. And I hope you understand when I say that. So let's wait and see how that pans out. But Bukayo Saka is going to head to Roa at Spurs as obviously gears up to find his space in this team of Arsenal. Start, face Udogi, and see whether it's going to humiliate him to the bone marrow. So your thoughts on to Bukayo Saka rovering to Spurs are welcome in the comment section below. Urges Arsenal fans to obviously put up a rocking atmosphere that they've never gone ahead to rock before at the Emirates. I cover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. The Muslim viewers and subscribers, Barakallahu fikum, and may Allah reward you hugely. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, guys. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner is the place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you to get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. And this is why we sign out for now, after talking to you. And also smash the like button. Like this video. You can as well share it into your several WhatsApp groups, Facebook, Twitter handles, and everywhere. Spread the information as we grow this channel. Ciao, ciao.